10 on Friday morning. Right, I have on the phone now Martin. Martin is a local astronomer and storm chaser. Very welcome to the show, Martin McKenna. Martin, how are you today?
Thanks very much for having me on the show, Curtis. I'm great. The sun was coming out. All is great.
Is the sun coming out? It's raining here at the minute, so it is.
It is here.
So where are you based, Martin?
I'm currently based in Mahara.
Now, looking at your website, there's a lot of different things that you do, from storm chasing to comet hunting, loads of that kind of thing. For somebody like me, who doesn't really have much knowledge in this type of thing, just explain a bit exactly what it entails.
Well, pretty much entails everything in the sky. I started off with astronomy 18 years ago, and that's always been the main focus of my passion, especially towards the photography and meteor showers, fireballs, the aurora borealis, things like that. And after that, I sort of developed into the whole weather side of things. Long story behind that, but now I'm equally passionate about thunderstorms, dramatic cloud formations, sunsets, noctilucent clouds. The list goes on, because there's so many amazing phenomena in this country. And the idea of the website for me was just to show people, the kind of amazing things that go on in our sky, document them and try to inspire them to look up, because it's incredible and it's free.
So again, it explains on your website your full background in this, but just a very, very brief overview. How did you get involved in this sort of thing?
I remember one night in the winter, many years ago, I came back. I can't remember what I was doing at the time, but I remember feeling quite down. And I was standing on the top of the oil tank behind my house in Mahara at the time. There was no lights about. It was very, very dark. I was looking up at the sky. I saw the stars. I saw the Milky Way. I couldn't believe how beautiful the sky was. And it hit me right there and then that I just wanted to know how many, what's the name of those stars. I wanted to know the stars so well that if I looked up tomorrow night, I'd be able to identify if a new star had appeared in the sky. I wanted to know it intimately. So the next day I ran down to the library, I got my book out, I started learning the constellations, starting off with Polaris, Ursa Major, learned a couple of new constellations every night, and before long I knew the entire sky. Then I got a telescope and I took off from there.
So one thing that really interested me from the storm chasing side of things, whenever I think of storm chasing, I think of big tornadoes in America and the big hurricanes and all that sort of thing. But on the website you actually mentioned that here we have the perfect weather for it. Is this something anybody can try their hand at, or...?
Well, yes, this country has always had tornadoes as part of its natural climate and its history. If you research the subject, you can find quite a few strong tornadoes have happened in the past. And even every year there's one or two tornadoes which touch down in random areas of the country. It's a fascinating field. It's full of great observation and history. And yeah, this country can produce tornadoes. It's more rare compared to other countries. But being at the right place at the right time to try to see one of these things is really what the challenge is all about. It involves a lot of forecasting. You have to learn the sort of dynamics of the atmosphere and understand what kind of thunderstorms produce funnel clouds and tornadoes. And the rest of it comes down to being on the road, observation, using the radar and just trying to get there on the right storm and hope it happens. Most of the time it doesn't. But if you've ever seen a really good funnel cloud, it's incredible. It's an amazing sight. And it doesn't take much for a funnel cloud to touch down. It all comes down to vertical wind shear. And if you get a thunderstorm with vertical wind shear, which there will be tomorrow in England, there's a good chance of a tornado.
Oh, cool. I honestly never thought you could get tornadoes over here. It's one of those sort of urban legends that you can't, isn't it?
That's true. That's right. A lot of people are not aware of it, but actually, was it last year there was a very good tornado that went up Loch Ness. Technically turned a water spout, but it's the same thing as a tornado. It was sucking up the water. It was observed by many people. It tracked across the loch up towards near Antrim, and it was seen by so many people who photographed it and got video of it. It was the most perfectly documented tornado on camera there's ever been. It was incredible.
So speaking of tornadoes and stuff like that, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you think, right, it's time to get out of here now?
Actually, this year there was an incident that happened about a month ago. I have it on my website. It's an Enniskillen at the time I was chasing. There actually was a chance that day of rare supercell thunderstorms and tornadoes because of the wind shear profiles in the atmosphere. And that day we did encounter a very strong cell which came up over Enniskillen. I was watching it at the time and it suddenly started rotating like crazy, and to be honest with you, for the next 15 minutes I actually thought I was doing damage to some part of Enniskillen because the rotation was absolutely incredible and over a very large area. Even the rain was rotating around me in a huge curtain. It was like something you've seen in some of the videos of the States. Unfortunately, but fortunately for many people it didn't touch down, but it came very close to doing so, and that was very exciting. Probably the most dramatic event I've seen this year so far related to thunderstorms in this country.
Wow, so on your webpage there's loads of great pictures of these thunderstorms and then pictures of the constellations and all that kind of thing. Can people get their hands in these pictures? Do you sell them or anything like that?
I do indeed, yes. I always have. I sell photographic prints, canvases, also video footage and stuff like that. So anything to do with the weather, storms, the night sky, the aurora, there's so many different subjects on there. But yes, that's what I do. I'm a professional photographer for a living. I make my money from prints, canvases and licensing, for different techniques. For magazines, the list goes on. There's so many different angles in the whole thing, but that's pretty much what I do full time. I sort of made it my life. I've been doing this now for about 18 years. And I don't really want to be doing anything else because I just love it so much.
And then in terms of the prints and stuff, if people want to get their hands on them, where can we find you online?
Yeah, www.nightskyhunter.com. That's my site. I also have a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and a Flickr account. So there's plenty to look at on there if anyone is interested in this kind of stuff.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you. And now that I've been on your webpage, I'm actually looking forward to seeing more of your work. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you very much, Curtis. I really appreciate that.
No problem, anytime. And listen, be safe out there because we don't want any tornadoes touching down or anything like that. Well, we don't. Maybe you do.
I do, but hopefully over a nice field somewhere doing no harm to anyone. That would be nice.
That's it, Martin. Thank you very, very much. It's been a pleasure chatting to you.
Thank you.
And Martin has literally just emailed me there and made me aware that there may be some possible thunderstorms next week. So if that's something you're interested in, you can get the books out and start having a read and see what you can see. Right, fun on the way and Scissor Sisters next on Q.
Time is running out to grab a grab.